still getting some more updates, but this is confirmed that there has been a plane crash.
7 bodies from the site of the plane crash in Ahemdabad city on Thursday.
India is in deep crisis. The routine flight from Ahemdabad to London on the 12th of June ended in a national tragedy.
Preliminary report. It's still very much the initial findings. More details will come out within the next several.
June 12, 2025. Air India Flight 171 takes off from Ahmedabad, but just 33 seconds later, it crashes into a medical college hostel. Nearly 260 lives lost. Only one man survives. What went wrong inside that cockpit? Was it human error, or something far more haunting? This is the untold story of the AI-171 tragedy. At 1:39 p.m., the Boeing 787 Dreamliner lifted off the runway. On board, families clutching passports, students heading abroad, grandparents visiting loved ones. Some waved goodbye at the glass windows, unaware it was their last farewell. In the cockpit, Captain Sumit Sabharwal, an experienced pilot with more than 8,000 hours of flying, and his co-pilot Clive Kunder. Both men trusted the machine beneath them. Both unaware that fate had other plans. In those first few seconds, everything seemed normal. The aircraft climbed smoothly, its engines roaring with power. No one could have imagined the silence that was about to follow. Just half a minute later, witnesses on the ground saw the impossible. The jet tilted, lost power, and dived. The plane slammed into the hostel of BJ Medical College, exploding into a fireball. Glass shattered, walls crumbled, the ground trembled. In seconds, a vibrant hostel turned into an inferno of smoke, flames, and screams. Students inside had no time to react. A young couple updating their Aadhaar cards was crushed in the blast. Doctors in their white coats, future healers, were trapped beneath burning debris. One survivor on the ground said, "We heard a deafening roar, then everything was dark. Smoke, fire, and silence. What should have been the beginning of a long journey ended in unimaginable horror." And yet, amid destruction, one life emerged. Vishwashkumar Ramesh, 40 years old, seated in row 11A. He remembers waking up surrounded by broken seats, burning metal, and the stillness of death. "There were bodies all around me," he recalled. "I don't know how I survived." Bruised, bleeding, in shock, he stumbled out through a torn emergency exit, walking barefoot across fire and wreckage. He was the only one to live when hundreds perished. As he was rushed to hospital, he kept asking rescuers, "Why me? Why am I alive when everyone else is gone?" His survival is both a miracle, and a haunting reminder of what others never got. Rescue teams battled through flames, collapsing walls, and falling debris to pull out blackened recorders, the black boxes that could speak for the dead. Prime Minister Modi stood at the crash site that evening, his voice heavy with grief as he met the lone survivor. Across the world, messages poured in: King Charles, UK's PM Keir Starmer, leaders from across the globe. But grief demanded answers. How could a brand new Dreamliner, one of the safest aircraft in the world, fall out of the sky in less than a minute? When investigators heard the cockpit recording, a chilling line echoed. Why did he cut off? Both pilots swore they hadn't touched anything, but the data said otherwise. The engine fuel switches, controls that cut power to the engines, had been flipped to cut off. Both engines lost thrust almost instantly. A mistake. A slip of the hand. Or something darker. The switches require effort to move, they don't flip by accident. Yet in the chaos of takeoff, muscle memory, human error, or sheer panic may have triggered the fatal move. For a few desperate seconds, the pilots tried to restart. One engine briefly sputtered back, but it was too late. In less than 33 seconds, there was nothing left to save. One question remains: was it human error, or a flaw in design? 241 people on board. 19 lives on the ground. Nearly 260 souls gone, each with a story. Among them, young doctors who wanted to heal, students with dreams abroad, parents carrying gifts for children, leaders who had served the nation. For their families, time stopped at 1:39 p.m. Some waited at airports with garlands, expecting embraces, only to receive coffins. The tragedy shook India and the world. Lawmakers demanded reforms, stricter safety checks, independent oversight of aviation, better training, and fatigue management for pilots. Every lesson carved from this pain must serve as protection for the millions who fly tomorrow. Because behind every statistic, there is a face, a voice, a family, a future lost. His was the story of AI-171, a flight that lasted just 33 seconds, yet changed countless lives forever. What do you believe happened inside that cockpit? Human error, machine failure, or something else? Share your thoughts below. And join us next time, as we uncover another story of the skies, where tragedy meets truth, and memories live on. Hey! If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit that like button, it really helps. And if you want to see more amazing content like this, make sure to subscribe and turn on the bell so you never miss an update. Also, follow us on your platform for extra behind-the-scenes content. Trust me, you won't want to miss what's coming next.